John, super exciting morning. I can just feel your energy talking about it. What was the impact on you personally that the World Cup had?
Well, I think it's the same as every youngster that gets a chance to watch a World Cup, particularly when their team's participating. There's no better feeling, but I've never had that experience of a home World Cup, in men's soccer. And to think Canadians are going to get that, I mean, it's just a gift. It's an absolute gift to a country. There's been people working behind the scenes to make this happen, but I'm absolutely clear that there's a generation of young people that are going to fall in love with this sport and stay in love with this sport, and because of that, we'll take it to another level. And it's what this country's been waiting for.
When you're looking at the pathway to sort of develop this team, I know you said Qatar is your focus for now. Do you see Canada being a competitive team on the national scale at a World Cup?
Absolutely. I think the group of men that I work with in Spain, they can see themselves as qualifying for the World Cup and actually going beyond qualifying and winning games. That they have that belief. There's a young generation that are coming through that they don't have the stigma of the past. They only see the future. And when they see opportunities like this, anything's possible. So I think, going into this 2022 campaign, it's about laying a foundation through some of the changes that we're putting in place, the high-performance infrastructure, the culture, the tactical identity. All of this work is being done now and will serve the program for 2026.
And what will be your direct focus over the next couple of years?
Well, we're rebuilding. We literally have started from scratch in the men's side. That's staff appointments, that's bringing sports science, mental performance structures, new systems, a vision, a plan. All of these are new, believe it or not. So, my work has just been day to day at the grind, making sure that when we meet every time, these players see that this program's moving forward. And every time we meet, they believe we've got a chance of being that last group of men to earn the right to a World Cup qualification in 2022.
With what's in place right now, are the facilities available? Are the programs available for the players to excel in their best ability?
Look, this country's in a great space. I think the MLS has had a massive impact on this country over the last 5 years as their systems have matured. The country has got better at identifying talent and developing talent and exporting talent, which I think is a critical part of our success. To be in the Toulon tournament recently with young Liam Miller, who was born here in Ontario and now plays for Liverpool. It's a phenomenal sight. So again, we have players like Alphonso Davies that are leading the charge, and when someone like him with that talent commits himself to this country, others will follow, and that's been our biggest challenge. It's not necessarily what we're doing in this country, it's the fact that we can't get that commitment because we haven't had a World Cup to look forward to. So, players like Alfonso committing to Canada sends a clear message to every other youngster that, one, you could play with one of the best Canadian players ever, and two, that we got a chance. We got a genuine chance at doing something at a World Cup, whether that's 2022 or 2026. We're in it.
And that builds that passion of being a Canadian, playing for Canada, putting that jersey on, right? If an Alphonso Davies says, I want to do that,
it's massive. I mean, he's made a huge statement for this country, and his star's only going to rise, and as it rises, players will want to play with that type of quality, and they'll start to see that we genuinely do have an opportunity. And then couple that with, the staff that we're building around the team, people who've, won Olympic medals, who've sort of mastered that international craft. We're building a trust in the program that we can do something here, and I think the players are believing it. You've just seen that in Toulon. Canada were never supposed to do anything at that event, and we finished our group undefeated. So I think it's starting. It's not only did it start today in earnest that we have a new opportunity that this whole country can get behind, but it started some time ago that people are starting to believe it's possible.